Hey, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about what I title Sex and Fasting. This is a subject that I've often gotten a number of questions in relation to. And one of the prominent questions that people have asked me is, should a couple get involved in sex during fasting? Should a couple get involved in sex during fasting? This is a question that does not require a yes or no answer. For if you give it a yes or no answer, you have not done justice to the question. There is need for us to look at what scripture says when it comes to sex and fasting. When it comes to sex during fasting. Now, I want us to understand that Paul the Apostle, addressing the subject of sex and fasting in the book of First Corinthians chapter 7, he did make something very clear that before a spouse get involved in fasting, he or she must do so on the basis of having informed and more so taking permission from the other spouse before getting involved into fasting. This is so much so that the other spouse can be psychologically prepared as he or she is aware that his or her partner is getting involved in fasting. And now Paul says that no believer is supposed to deny his or her husband, his or her body. And this is because once you get married, your body, if you're a woman, your body becomes your husband's own. And if you're a man, your body becomes your wife's own. And there is nothing you should do with your body without the knowledge of your wife or the knowledge of your husband. For this reason, it is therefore important to let your wife or your husband know that you want to involve or engage in a fast so that he or she can get psychologically prepared and may know or based on consent whether or not during the period of fasting he or she will be allowed to have sex or not. And then the duration of your fasting should also be made clear so that your spouse should know. This is all I want to share today. We are going to be sharing much more about this particular subject matter. Until we meet again, I am Trust Nyoke Senior. I will often say, Jesus reigns, we reign. Amen.